Welcome back to Behind the Grind with myself, Dante Armatics, on my YouTube channel. I am working on building out this Canary rogue so we can go dragon hunting. She is about to take on the Envy Demon at Valrayo. So I have edited together the entire mission from beginning to end. I'm just gonna add a little commentary as we check out her progress. The last time we saw her, she was, I believe, level 3 or 4, no more than 5. She is currently level 10, and as you're about to see, she has recruited a few more members to her cause. Iron Bull and Lady Vivian have rounded out my dragon hunting team with Cassandra, who you've seen currently. We have been around to a few locations, so we've gotten some armor upgrades and a few other things. That was surprising. I forgot that I had that transition in there because that's just in the game's transition. I don't typically do this mission, to be honest. I did it a lot early on because the Envy Demon drops some pretty good items, and I just started kicking myself about 20 minutes ago, realizing that I did all this, and I'm pretty sure I didn't pick up the items that the Envy Demon dropped, which it's kind of a shame. But I don't do this mission because, as you probably know, if you do this mission, then Alistair's mother is essentially a mini boss at the Battle of Haven, and there's no way around it. So I don't like killing Fiona, and so I always do the In Hush Whispers. I love that mission for a lot of reasons. I like the time travel aspect. I love the fact that it calls back to one of the big missions in the very first game. It's just a lot to love about that mission. I mentioned in a couple videos ago that Dorian's like, I think, one of the best of the cast of characters. So it's really cool to run around with Dorian too. Now, that's not to say that Cole isn't awesome as well. And so, like, if you don't really care about Alistair and getting the conversation with Fiona in Skyhold, then you're not, like, you'd be missing out not doing this at least once. It is a very, very fun mission. And this is like a spoiler-free cut. Like, I cut through a lot of it. Like, there's a lot to do. If you get a chance, like, if you have, I think it's EA Play on Game Pass. I think you can stream this. It's worth the playthrough. It really is, especially in preparation for Dragon Age: The Veilguard. It's gonna be awesome. I have to work on my breathing. My glasses slide down my nose and they pinch my nose, and suddenly I gotta take these weird it's just, I hear it on the mic. I gotta work on that.
Envy is hurting you. Mirrors on memories. A face it can feel but not fake. I want to help you, not envy.
Cole is a cool character. It's one of those things where Cole is redundant. Same thing for Sarah. If you're a rogue player, Varric, Cole, and Sarah are overkill, and if you're playing on higher difficulties, you need to mix and match your team. It's hard to run with a bunch of rogues. Like, I have done it. I made a dude who was basically Naruto, and I ran with just all 4 rogues, and we were just invisible ninjas, running amok. You can get the colors of Naruto's, like the orange or whatever he wears, and then you just can wear his light adventurer armor or medium adventurer armor, and with the orange, it kind of looks like his ninja getup. It's pretty fun. There might be some old video of it someplace on YouTube on my channel.
It twisted the commanders, forced their fury, their fight.
But like,
They're red inside.
one thing about the characters that I'm hoping to see
Frozen.
it
Envy
play
is trying
through
to take
in
your
the
faith.
next game
I
is
heard it and reached
like
out.
a
And
lot of the
you did.
replay value comes into the fact that they don't lead you down the pathways of these characters'
I
side
hope you'd know
stories.
how to stop
You
them.
will literally miss conversations that you just didn't look in on to see
All
like
of
what
this
was really
is
going
epic.
on there.
People,
And then
places,
you
power.
realize not
If you
only
keep going,
was this
envy
character
stretches.
going through
It
this,
takes strength to move on.
complicated situation, that
Being
other
one
members of
person
the
is
team
hard.
like are
Being
part
one
of
memory
their like,
too.
confidant inner
More and
circle.
more
And there's
wound
all these
until
other
you
different
break one.
connections. So I thought it was really, really cool that during the Veilguard trailer, it's Varric talking
Maybe. I
to
heard this
Solus,
once.
and the rest of the
More than
squad
just
doesn't really
hearing.
understand the connection. But if you ran around with Cole and Solus and did all their little table missions and side quests, you would know that the three of them, Solus, Cole, and Varric, like they have a rapport there that's deeper than just fighting demons together. And that's like if you know, then you know. And so, yes, I thought it was really cool that it's Varric to stand there, at the end of it all to try and talk Solus down, because no other character like in the story talks first. The Inquisitor, unless you romance Solus, unless you were
I was
like
frightened of you.
typically Solus was either a friend or someone I just kind of like didn't really talk too much. But like the whole slapping Solus, I had to like intentionally make those choices to see it for myself. But as a player, I never came to that point with Solus. Like Solus didn't bug me until I beat the game the very first time and I saw the original post credit scene before Trespasser. So he just rolled up and did Flemington, and like I'm like, oh, Solus, you bastard. And then Trespasser comes out a little bit later, and it's like, oh, okay. And so, yeah, like to have it be Varric, it just makes sense. It just makes sense unless you romance Solus. And I do have I think she might be a rogue. Rogues are hard not to play. Like other classes are fun, but it's like a very narrow path when you start messing with the other classes. Like if I use a mage, I don't like the fact that the mage doesn't really have an innate melee attack. It just really, really grinds my gears to play as a mage and use that staff and have someone run up on me, and I just don't like it. I don't like the fact that it's not really a weapon, but Dorian totally uses it as a weapon in a cutscene. Like it, yeah. So I have the staff or something of Hyperion or something. Basically, it is a two-handed energy sword that you get by doing table missions. It's a schematic. I do not have it on this, and I'm so early in the game. I'm not in danger of not getting it, but one, my character is not a mage, and two, you know, I I'm probably going to after this is going to take a few weeks at least. I don't know. Like I'm spreading it out. There's a number of dragons. I'm trying to like in my head just do a quick head count because I want to say fall is only about 4 or 5 months away. So if I go once a week, like one dragon a week, and then some boss fights, I may have to slow down on the videos because it's like nothing to show because I'm just waiting to fight a dragon every Friday. But I still might be able to get every dragon, including DLC dragons. Like I don't know how many there are. There's one like
Death to make yourself
Hellacious
alive.
DLC
I used to
dragon,
be like you.
and then there's a DLC boss for the
You
the
shouldn't
underground
be like
one. Man. Okay, so this is the fight against the Envy Demon, and this is like I didn't put my camera on, but this is one take. Like we just get it in, and that's why I'm pretty sure because I was either about to eat dinner or was trying to hurry up and finish this fight so I could eat dinner or something like that, or had finished dinner or dinner was involved here in some place, and I was ready for it, and so I think I was trying to get this fight over with. I didn't really get any really good camera shots because I'm focused on like doing damage and getting on. Oh, I should point out that when I build the rogue character, I typically focus on moving around the battlefield first, and that's not just for rogues. For mages, I'm probably going to take Fade Step pretty early because, like, you can dodge and you can't dodge. Weapons tend to track a little bit, but you can feel like you're just not responsive. And it looks as though in Veilguard that they fixed that it's gonna be a little bit more a bit more smooth. I hope that it is like Mass Effect because Mass Effect has really good sort of like locomotion, for lack of a better term. Not to like be a hater, but I don't. My biggest issue with Bethesda games, Skyrim, and all those games is I don't like how it feels when I move around. I feel like my character's on roller skates, and I don't know enough about gaming to know what you're supposed to do because like I feel like right now Helldivers, the physical movement of the characters is like pretty like just chef's kiss, and Mass Effect Andromeda, even though it can be a little clunky as you negotiate the environment, like with the jump jets and like the ability to fight out in the open, like I felt like if I could take my best build from or best character from Mass Effect Andromeda into Helldivers, I would just, I mean, it would be a wrap. But yeah, this game, I don't know, it's hard to explain. You can move, but you feel like you're underwater a bit. Like it's a little slow, but you can get a combat roll if you're a warrior, and that helps kind of move quickly, dodge out the way, especially fighting dragons. Like you gotta be able to get out of the way quicker than they let you get out of the way. So you need the fade step, you need a combat roll, or you need what my character has is like the fully maxed out shadow step. Like basically she's like Nightcrawler. Okay, and so no, I did not go over there and get the it took me a minute anyway. I would have had to dump a bunch of stuff out of my inventory, but that Envy Demon has a bunch of raw materials you'll need to make enhancements to your weapons. Like it saves you a lot of time. I'm going to do a bunch of stuff to get the weapons I need and the armor I need to fight the Hinterland's dragon. I don't think I'm gonna have a video for the fight, the Fall of Haven. I'm just probably not. So unless something changes, this will be my last video this week before Friday, and then I will take down the Hinterland's dragon Friday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. See you guys later.